Whoa, it's been a minute. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hopefully, you can hear me. Um, okay, hold on real quick. What's going on here? Okay, what is going on here? Let's see. Okay. Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, you're on. Cool. Sal, can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you.
All right,
Can you hear
cool.
me okay?
Yep, I can hear you, brother. Hey, all right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my friends. It's been a while since I did a live video, so thanks for catching up with me. Go ahead and comment where you're from. Definitely want to see where all my friends are from. Today, I just want to do something real simple, real quick. I want to introduce my good friend Sel Jumawan, and I've been watching him. We've been friends for a very long time on Facebook, and I've been watching him and seeing that he's been on a health journey. So one
Mm-hmm.
day, I reached out to him because one of the things that I noticed was he is really looking to get fit, get healthier. So without really going into details, could you introduce yourself and kind of share with us that's watching what encouraged you to go onto a health journey?
Okay, cool. So my name is Sal Jumawan from Las Vegas, Nevada. Um, I'm currently working full time as an Uber driver here, and every time I do Uber, people always ask me, "How long have you been doing it?" I told them 4 years, but in between that, I was doing like a regular job, but then now I'm doing full time. But when I my first 2 year doing as an Uber driver, I gained a lot of weight. I weighed up to 244 pounds.
Wow.
So that's when I would experience like I usually get gout attack, and then when I get gout, I can't work. So I lose a lot of money, and then lose money for the for the family. So and then my mom, sometime 2017, she had a stroke. She had a stroke, uh, and that was a waking up moment for me because it could be me next. My I could feel that you know um I'm always tired, that kind of stuff, and just my clothes are not fitting okay. So it generally I just wanted to feel good, look good, and stay healthy. For my daughter, she was only about what, six years old then. So I wanted, my youngest daughter, and then I do have other kids, but the youngest is 6. So I wanted to get healthy. So last year I decided, okay, I need to start looking into losing weight. Where I tried different programs, I tried the shakes and stuff like that. But one thing that really worked for me is when I learned a little bit about the keto diet. All right, so I should say that I learned a little bit of keto diet, but I cheat a lot.
Yeah,
Because
it's hard. It's hard,
man,
man. It's
one
hard.
thing I learned,
Yeah.
bro. I mean, one thing I learned: our body, we're addicted to sugar. Okay, if you give your body something like a sugar and protein, it will eat your body would want to eat the sugar first. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of mind setting in order for you to get into that zone, to that.
Mm-hmm.
But I did lose a good amount of weight, 244. Now I am about 220 right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to lose. I would like to weigh down to 190 or 180, but I've
Okay.
been having a struggle to get that last weight off.
Yeah.
So I tried different programs. I tried shakes and stuff like that. I know it works for so many people, but for me as an Uber driver, I can't really bring my shakes with me and then get ready.
Yeah.
If I prepare my shake in the morning, by the time I drink it, I can't chug it anymore because it gets too thick. And
Mm-hmm.
plus the flavor, I get, what you call this, I get tired of the same flavor all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So in between, I would do good, and then I would lose a little bit, and it's just, it's just a yo-yo. But
Mm-hmm.
one thing I do every day where I don't have to think about is drink coffee. With
Yeah.
everything I changed, drinking
Cheers.
coffee never changed for me. So,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
said, hey, but then you know what? I have to be honest with you, Siv.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at website, the information you sent me, I have to be honest with you, it looks too good to be true. I'm a skeptic.
Right. Yeah.
But then one thing I learned also is I don't make a conclusion after I do my investigation.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's okay to be skeptic. Otherwise, if we're not, we're gonna be prayed. We're gonna be conned
Right.
a lot. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and then it's not 6 day. Today's my third day.
Mm-hmm.
Man, amazing experience. So what did I feel? You asked me what did I feel my
Yeah.
first day.
Yeah. But
So
before that, hold on. I just
mm,
want to say I'm super excited that me being a dad, and knowing that you're a dad, and working hard to provide for the family, it's really exciting to me that you can do this on the side. You're Ubering right
right.
now, right? And we're shooting
Yeah.
a video,
Yeah.
and you're just literally sharing with me your experience. And so one thing I want to point out is you're from Las Vegas, Nevada, right?
Yes.
Ubering over there. You were 244, and you worked your butt off to lose some weight, and now you're at 220. Right.
Hmm.
So here's why I reached out to you, because I saw that you were doing something that a lot of people are doing that want to get healthier. And that is taking personal responsibility for their physique inside out. Right. I saw you
Right.
working out. I saw you doing the shakes. I saw you doing all those things. And something that you mentioned is really, really important about dieting is that there's one word that sums it all up: miserable. Right. Because you have to remember to do certain things a certain way, and whenever you have to remember to do certain things a certain way, something about human beings is that we're not robots. And
Yeah.
it's not that we forget. Sometimes we remember late, right? And
Right.
if and if you're doing something you have to remember, and you remember dieting late, then guess what? You just ate those carb loaded, sugar filled, amazing donuts, and all of a sudden you're like, man, now I got to work extra hard. The thing that you mentioned also, is that, most people, if you were in a room of like, oops, 50 people, right? And you ask 50 people, hey, raise your hand if anyone has ever forgotten to take their morning shakes, or raise your hand if you ever forgot to take your vitamins. A lot of people raise their hands, right? But if
Hmm.
you say, okay, who in here drinks coffee? Keep your hands up, okay? And you say, you know what? Have you ever forgot to drink your coffee before you left the house? Everybody would keep their hands up. Everybody would
Yeah.
keep their hands up, right? Now, I have forgotten to drink coffee once in a while because I got 8 children, so pretty busy. So let me just be honest, I have forgotten. So going back to you though, I reached out to you and I saw what you're doing with your health, and that's amazing that you're taking responsibility for that. And I said, he's my friend, and I want to share something with him that hopefully I can help him get a better experience from this,
Hmm.
right? And if you're gonna try to do something and you have to really work hard at it, we're human beings and we gravitate towards pleasure and we run away from pain. And that's why people go
Right.
on a diet, and it's a yo-yo effect, right? You lose
Hmm.
some weight and you go back. You lose some weight and it's like you're fighting with this thing, you're fighting with it. So I said, I want to do my friend a favor and share this experience with them. So I shared the video with you and I said, bro, would you like to participate? And you said yes. And then you went through the process. I sent you some of the samples and you're on day 3 right now. Okay. So share with me. Go
Well,
ahead.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing I wanted to share with you. I function very easily if you challenge me. The fact that you challenge me to just try it for 6 days, Sal,
Yeah.
just try it. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. But you
Right.
challenge me, I'm willing to take that challenge.
Uh, well, I appreciate that, man. And so,
Yeah.
maybe I should have shortcut it and just say, hey, I challenge you to do this, right? But here's the thing. What was your experience like your first day? What did you like best about? Because
All right.
you said something to me on the very first day. I was like, I can't believe you did this in the evening. Because when I
Oh,
tried the
yeah, yeah,
product in
yeah.
the evening, I couldn't
Okay.
sleep all day. So just share that with us, bro.
Okay. So here's the thing. I like working Uber first thing in the morning. I like working during the day. But that day, I had to do a parent teacher conference with my daughter.
Hmm.
Okay, so she didn't have me at school, so nobody slept. So we did that early in the morning. But then when we came home, I realized she's gonna be home by herself. So I didn't want to leave her by herself
Hmm.
until her older brother gets home around 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So when her older brother got home, the package arrived. The package arrived. I got the coffee.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. But you know what? So that means if I didn't work early in the morning, that means I have to start late. So
Mm.
us drivers, before we go out on the road, we need to condition ourselves. Otherwise, it affects our driving mood. You know that, right? When you're doing long driving, you condition yourself and stuff like that.
Right.
So as an Uber driver, it's like we're doing long driving all day, all night.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've done is so I like to drink my coffee hot in the morning, but anytime after that, I want it cold.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what I did is I put it on my this right here, and then put some ice and a little bit of stevia and stuff. And bro, to be I just 10-15 minutes after I started drinking it, so I was just sipping it. I wasn't like drinking it fast. I felt different. I felt good, mental clarity. And the biggest thing for me was I'm not craving. See, that's the biggest challenge for me. I'm a sugar addict. I have to admit, I'm a sugar addict. So the hardest part of doing
Well,
keto is
welcome to the
you're a
club.
sugar addict. It's like you're telling somebody don't do this, but I like doing that, right? So one thing that I really appreciated from my experience that I wasn't craving for the carbs that I'm usually craving for. So it wasn't because when I do keto and then I do there's always a battle in my head. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it's annoying,
Yeah. Yep.
right? But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have that battle. My first day, so I did that. I took my coffee 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I didn't get home until like 2 o'clock in the morning the next day because I had to work that long shift.
Wow. Wow. And something you did share with me was you're really taking into intermittent fasting. And intermittent fasting
Yes.
is a buzzword right now.
Hmm.
Can you share with me what you shared with me this morning? Um, I
Okay.
think I think people that are really considering intermittent fasting, because there's a lot of health benefits in regards to intermittent
Right.
fasting, especially for people that's 30 and above. And if you're looking to really accelerate your cellular reproduction as well as get more muscle mass, right? If you want to get
Hmm.
stronger, because it does increase after about 14 hours of fasting, it does increase your HGH, which is your human growth hormone. And as we age,
Hmm.
that hormone really diminishes, right? So,
Right.
I mean, aside from all the cool stuff, because the subject isn't about intermittent fasting, how did you feel? Like, like just share with me exactly what you shared with me this morning, bro.
Okay. So I was drinking a lot of water because my mouth is always thirsty, which is a good thing. Now, with the good thing comes with the bad thing as an Uber driver, which means
Mm.
I have to use the bathroom more.
Oh man,
So
yeah.
you just have to prepare yourself for that one. Hey, if you have to bring a what do you call that, the bed, there's people that are sick, then they bring that thing with them. So you should, if you're an Uber driver. So because it's not healthy for you to hold on to your water in your in your kidney. Anyway, so uh intermittent fasting,
Oh man.
that's actually the key that helped me lose a lot of weight while doing Uber
Hmm.
in the beginning before all this. But like what I said, it's always a challenge in your head. Like, am I gonna eat now? Am I not? I'm really hungry now, but I have to hold it. I didn't have to go to that challenge. But for those people that are not, don't know about intermittent fasting yet, just go and look it up on YouTube. You'll find some really cool people there. In fact, my friend recommended me this audio. I forget the title of it. I'll put it on my wall later. I learned a lot from it. Like the intermittent fasting, extended fasting, and long fasting. So my intention is to do intermittent fasting on a daily basis. And what I've learned is if you do extended fasting, meaning like for 24 to 48 hours, so it will allow you to eat what you want. Let's say if you're going to a party on a weekend, you don't have to
Hmm.
be a party pooper.
Right.
So you can eat the stuff that you enjoy, but not too much, of course. on a, let's say on a Saturday, then on a Sunday I can start doing my fasting or long
Right.
fasting. So kind of give yourself, you know, check, or stay on the right path. So for me, intermittent fasting is really key for me to losing weight. Not only that it's helping me losing weight, I feel more energy when I'm doing intermittent fasting.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
Yep.
lastly, as an Uber driver, I make more money because I don't spend money on fast food. Just think about it, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, if I'm
that's
not on
great.
an
Yeah.
intermittent fasting and then it kind of let my body slip,
Hmm.
I'm thinking about Dunkin' Donuts. I like those coffee cakes, cupcakes
Oh man.
in the morning.
Yeah.
That's an easy $2 a pop.
Hmm.
And then I would buy like a $2 coffee from
Hmm.
McDonald's. That's easy $4. You times it by seven or
Hmm.
by five, right? So it all adds
Absolutely.
up. But then sometimes if I'm not if not satisfied, I would go to like a Carl's Jr. and buy me some good Big Macs and
Right.
stuff. So it
Right.
can get expensive. So even if you say I'm doing keto with that, that's still an easy $7, $5 to $7 worth of burger.
Right. And you know, the thing I
Right.
found out about keto is when your body gets into ketosis, it's a lot easier for you to maintain the keto diet because you're in that period. And you know, a lot of the things that happen, the cravings and the mental psychology behind what we want to eat, like sugar and all that stuff, is because there's stuff inside our body that's overtaking our brain. You know, it's saying, hey, I got to eat this for me to survive. There's certain things like candida yeast that's in your
Right.
intestine that controls your brain to crave certain food so you can provide the source of energy for those things, right? Now what we're doing with the coffee is at a neurological level is actually helping you with all the natural stuff. That what's crazy, right? And I think I shared this with you and you're like, no, this can't be it. I said it's all natural. You know, there's natural ingredients in there that helps your body increase thermogenesis, basically helps you metabolize fat into energy. You know, metabolizing fat into energy, what is that? That's keto, right? So after, if you apply intermittent fasting with this product, it's going to help you do better with your intermittent fast. Guess what's going to happen? Your body, after a certain amount of hours, is going to go into ketosis. So you're getting a double whammy. You're getting a double
Right.
whammy. You're getting into ketosis, and you know, and like you said, you feel more energy, right? Like, okay,
Yeah.
yesterday I had one meal. I don't snack.
Mm.
I had one meal. And I'm super thin. I don't need to lose any more weight. But guess what? I'm not losing weight because my body's converting fat into energy. Okay. My
Right.
body's in ketosis most of the time. All right.
Mm.
Because my intermittent fasting and one meal a day regimen. And people would be like, I can't believe you only eat one meal a day. How do you get so much energy? Well, guess what? That's the thing is we've been conditioned to eat 3 meals a day. Who bought that up? Now, who bought that up? We're in a
People
capitalistic
selling food.
society. Exactly, we're in a capitalistic society. It would make sense for us to encourage people to eat more meals a day, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
So
I want to share this what I learned from this book, that
mhm.
our body is not designed to eat 3 times a day. Our body is designed to eat when it's hungry,
Bam, baby. There you
right?
go.
I mean,
There you
that's
go.
why all those people in the in the past,
Yeah.
they don't eat 3 times a day. They only hunt for for their food when they're when they're ready to eat and stuff. So
Yep.
that only makes sense to me because our body it starts digest. If you eat at 8 o'clock in the morning, by the time it's 12, it's barely digesting, and then you're putting more stuff in it,
Hmm.
and then more stuff in it,
Yeah.
and then people snack in
Exactly.
between, and then midnight snack.
That's crazy.
So
All right, so we're going pretty extensive. You're on your third day. Let me ask you this, and this is probably gonna have you weighed yourself? Because you start at 220,
I
right?
weighed
Day one,
yeah,
220.
I weighed 220 on day one. I haven't weighed myself yet lately.
Okay.
I'm excited to see my weight loss tomorrow because just this morning, man, I was just flushing out water. So if
Yeah,
water weighs too, right? So
yeah.
maybe tomorrow I'll weigh myself. But one thing for sure is I feel less bloated.
Mm, right.
I feel less bloated right now.
Yeah,
So tomorrow I'll give you a report.
yeah. Cool. And you did so you noticed the dry mouth, right? You noticed the dry mouth. You noticed that you
Oh
had to
yeah, I'm
drink more
thirsty right
water.
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
everybody that's watching right now, if you decide to try the 6 day experience, through Sal, if you're my friend, and through me, is just remember this. When the product's working, it's burning, it's metabolizing fat into energy. A lot of our fat stores a lot of toxins. Why? Because the visceral fat is basically to protect or internal organs. Because when you're toxic, your organs, you don't want toxins to get into your organs. So the reason why
Right.
most people have a problem with burning fat or visceral fat is because they have so much toxin. So when you take the coffee and it does its thing, thermogenesis, metabolizing fat to energy, you're gonna notice dry mouth. That's the first sign that it's working,
Yeah.
right? So when you said Siv, I got dry. I was like, look, bro, I know you're Ubering right now, have a lot of empty bottles, hint, hint, because you're gonna be drinking a lot of water,
I
okay?
do. I
Because you
have
gotta
I have
flush
two
it
of them,
out.
big
Hmm.
big big ones.
There you go. There you go. So what was okay? The last two questions, right? What was the
Okay.
easiest thing to this whole experience? What was the easiest thing to this whole experience?
Drinking the coffee.
Okay, what was the hardest thing to this experience?
The hardest thing.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. It's just a trick question. I don't find anything hard on doing it.
Yeah, it's funny, right? Because you're going
Yeah.
onto you're kind of like you're on a health journey, and a
Right.
lot of times when I ask people that's on health journeys, they're doing shakes, they're doing vitamins and supplements, all this
Oh,
that
okay,
other
okay.
stuff. I
Got
ask
it.
those two questions. They'll tell you what's the easiest, and it's vice versa. Like, what do you mean easy? I got to remember this. What's the
Yeah.
hardest thing? Well, I got to remember this. I'm like, okay, there you go, bam. That's how cool this is. It's so simple, you know? It's so
Yeah.
simple. Awesome, bro. And thank
All
you
right.
everybody for watching in. And if you're tuning this on replay, please hashtag replay. Definitely, if you're one of Sal's friends, please reach out to him. He would definitely appreciate your support and share this with you, especially if you're on a health journey and you've been struggling. I've seen so many of my friends that struggle to lose even 1 pound, right? One
Yeah.
single pound. And wow, 244 to 220. I can't wait to see your results and hear
Yeah.
about more of your experience 30 days from when you started, bro. So looking forward to that. So your Sal's friends, please reach out to him. If you're my friends and you're curious and you want some more information, go ahead and send me a PM. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions and get you through the information gathering process. With that said, thank you, brother. Have a great day. And hey, you know what? Let's get that Uber bonus, man. Make some more
You
money.
got it, man.
All right,
All
bro.
right, dude.
Thanks, man.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.